All right. Hello. Today we're gonna be pouring over some 3D models. Yeah. Let's load up the editor. Get the vine models, get the rubble, get the truss, so on and so forth. Alright, now let's load up our map. Shit. Of course, now today we're gonna be getting vines, rubble, trash, and so on, so forth. So, let's get it. Post-apocalyptic scenes, and we need the assets map. This is the objects which we will be using. Alright, so I think we already have this one out, this one out. So okay, let's get everything that we need over here. This, I don't actually want that. These are the things that we are using today. Alright, things first. Let's do the vines. Pretty easy. What am I doing? Right click, asset, export. These are gonna go over to my TA. Chernarus Redux, buildings, IV, data. Oh. Export. What texture are you using? Oops. I need. Ooh. Using a different texture. Gotcha. There we go. Import. Nope. Import the FPX file of that object. Why are you so small? Need. That is really fucking small. Hold. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So we need to get our base model. Also, I need to fix that. Okay, so which way? You're going like that, aren't you? Maybe. I gotta reassign these textures. Material, delete. That should be deleted. Yep, cool. Material, specular, put that as 0. Select all, assign. Oop. There we go. That's a lot better. Nope, come on. Hit Y. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's import this. Import FBX, and this is actually inside my Blender folder this time. Let's get another one of these going. Perfect. I dogs in here. Projects, copy that. So that's as tall as a player. This needs to be a little bit. Did it really just do that? Yeah, no. Around that size, I think I want to go for. A little bit smaller, actually. Alright. Set this up for Arma. Simple model, nothing really important about it. Shouldn't need a mass now. Perfect. Come on, let's go. I think I'm fine with that. That looks fine. For that to a PAA, but yep. I want that. Photoshop. Get it as scale this down because this is in 2048 by 2048. It has to be 512 by 512. It's Arma. Size. I'll save as. Yep, place. It'll be fine. That is the small version now, right? Yep. You need to reopen that. Alright, cool. IV medium, apply, okay. Wait. I think that's where the directory has to be, right? Let me just check. I don't want to fuck it up for a second time. Yeah, it's just CA, cool. Actually, I think I have to fix this one then, right? Oh, not this one. That's the one I'm just in. Oh, one sec. Food's here. Alright, I'm back. Jeez. Break it. Spell Chernarus wrong in the title. Oh my god, I'm smart. Alright, let's fix that. Give me a second. Oh. And fixed. All right. Nice one, me. Okay. That should be good now. Ooh.
You locked out of developers or something?
Huh? No. No.
What the fuck is you just saying in general?
Because I didn't want to come in here, alright. Also, don't,
I was sitting here all by my fucking self.
Yeah, I'm off in general.
I'm just gonna go sit in general and be alone.
Yeah,
you little bitch.
Alright, yeah. Don't go too edgy, alright? I am streaming, so.
Who?
I mean, I am streaming. So don't be pulling. Yeah, you feel me? Oh.
Let's see what. Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Oh. Alright. Another model done, I think. Question mark. Should get textures right. Let's see. That's fuck. Let's go on my P map. My P drive. Fly there. Fixed. Question mark. Save. Okay. Why is this one? What? Oh. I already did this one. Guess I didn't. Yes, I did. Oh my god.
You still importing Ivy?
Yeah, the other ones now though. I love me some Ivy. This one done.
What do you think we should do? Do you think we should put it as proxies onto the buildings, or do you think we should just place them individually? Because like I'm not really too sure about it.
That was my original idea. I originally suggested like put these sort of like how Esseker did or Taviana and put them as proxies on the objects, but then Yuki said like if these buildings are next to each other it just seem repetitive, but at the same time I think it would just look better. I mean, like
it would and wouldn't. We could have multiple different versions of it, but it's just a matter of like it's going to be a long, laborious process of actually making several different variants, you know, and then editing it in the map.
I think if we do something like how Taviana did and make the vines very like brown or like dead, so they're very neutral, but they're still there, it would look well.
Nah, I think I prefer like the greenish sort of look, especially when we like sort out the lighting as well, because we still need to do that for that be next update. So.
Save. All right, 2 models down. Blender, my favorite. Get out of here. The U are done. I've got to port basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, 5. 5 more small models, and then I get to do the fun stuff, the big models. I think until I get assigned to more small models, probably. Okay. What is this small?
What models you thinking of doing now after the Ivy?
I think I'm gonna do the bunker next.
Bunker, okay.
Maybe. I think.
So obviously you do have quite a lot of assets we can.
Yeah.
You know, so.
We can look through it, but I think for now I'm just gonna do the bunker.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't really see too much of a problem with that.
Yeah. File import FBX. So what's been happening with you?
Me, I'm reconstructing the whole interior of the mod at the moment.
Oh, gotcha. Like all the
so
folders
like
and
you know the issues with like all the like some people dying instantly and the rangefinder's not working correctly as well, and just other weird stuff.
Yeah.
And you know with the internal, you saw the land fucking,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully this will fix it all.
Gotcha.
So I believe something's corrupted inside. I think it's like the VDAT that's corrupted.
Alright.
Plus, whilst I was doing that, I was fixed a load of issues with the mask as well. So quite
Yeah.
nice.
Nice. But for the past few hours, I've just been in with Ray Kit and Wet and Reckless. In their Discord talking, so.
Oh, so you went and did the interview, did you?
No, I didn't. It was after he streamed. I was just in there with them. They're testing out their new server or whatever. What the fuck did I just do? There we go. CHR IV small. One thing I don't like about these IVs is they all use their own texture. It's like the other ones, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so which way's up? That way's up. The fuck did I just press? Alright. Yeah, but I think adding as proxies will look nice. Or even once I get the boarded up pieces imported, if we were to like add those on like Windows or anything on models would be really nice.
Well, the things we do at the DS house is like source, so you can just implement it onto that because you have to add in the.
I might check out those DS houses and like
stuff.
see how they're made and actually attempt making some interiors. They're not.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't think it'd be too hard if you copy like some interiors and then just merge the sizes. The only problem that I see with doing that is that some textures may be squashed or like you know and stuff like that.
And like the shapes aren't anything incredible, so. And then you just add proxies of like furniture and shit. So.
Well, there's one thing with them. We definitely need to add like toilets and baths and stuff like that because. For some reason these people don't shower.
I mean, yeah, I have assets like that, and then you know, smaller assets aren't hard to import, so I can get around to doing that.
Yeah, because you don't have to do like the AI path and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't even need anything on these ones actually. They all perform just fine. That's the way I like it. Did I? No, we didn't. Cool. It's an 8 megabyte file for that. Nope. You're being downscaled. What was this file size? 512 by 512. Sure. Oh. Set it up for Arma 3. Shift A, Control A, File, Export, E3D. What am I doing? Going to Object Builder. Find components. Select all, Control C, Control V, and W. Flip.
Where's this back?
Why is that not? Alright, cool. Structure. Website is subbed, but no notification. Looks like that's broken. Hey, model done. File, save, close. Yeah. I do want to check this again though, because these are all good. And check you. Those are all good. Okay, 3 ivies done. I don't know how many more to go. One more. Shit, one more. Should probably be adding normal maps and everything to these things, but it ain't worth it. Small they are. Oh. Really, the texture. Oh. Oh, okay. These two use the same texture. Easy. No. Alright. Save, close, done. Another, I think all IVs are done. I'm getting somewhere. So, 3 trash models, and that's it for small models. Well, I find more. I'm like, those look really good. I'm gonna stress myself out and do all of them. Get my food. Alright. Let's get this one. Where would this go? Trash. Objects? I guess. What did I name my other trash model? Trash random 1. Wait, isn't this the paper though? Yes, it is. Random 2. Export. Actually, I want to. Alright, textures. Oh, use the same material. Easy. I think that's all I'm gonna do for this pack for now. Oh shit. Oof. I like those models. Gotta stop myself. Model even does have an LOD. I think that's need from them. Oh. I really just call it that. Oh, I fucked up somewhere. What did I miss? I did all of these. I just fucked that up. There we go. Okay. Oh, perfect. Both of these textures are already the resolution I want. That never happens.
Just thought of a really good idea. You know the map icons?
Yeah.
You know, for like military checkpoints and stuff, we should make like our own like symbols, which look like they've just been drawn on, show like
Ooh.
areas of interest.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Because
Maybe
then like
just
you
do
look at
something
your
like
map
a question
and it's...
mark or something like.
No, not like a question mark, but like it's just which fucking like mark it out.
Huh. All right. Could do that.
I think that'd be pretty cool, because then when you look at your map, it actually gives you like, it actually immerses you a bit more. It's not like, oh, this
Yeah.
is all like military, it's, you know.
Yeah.
And plus, I do think you can change like the background color of the map and stuff like that. So if we do it like a papery sort of texture, something like that, like, you know.
What's this? I've never seen that model.
What are you looking at?
The it's just in the objects. It looks like a turret that's ruined. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I made that.
Why does LOD 3 not have supports, but then LOD 4 does?
It's alright.
Alright, file, save, done. Another model in the back. Just rushing through them. File.
I do believe that was one of my first tests, messing around with objects. Now we've got like a load of wrecks and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I need to get Chernarus to run his script again to replace these buildings, because this is... Hey, that's pretty weird.
Things not working.
No, it's just very, yeah. What buildings are these? 2L. Import objects. Ideas house. That's very strange. Not that at all. Look, 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 look. Hide, 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 hide.
Alright. Oh, great. In all of the configs, mod author Russell is spelled with one L.
That would be,
That'd be Nyroz.
yes. Well, he's the one that set it up like that. I didn't know you could do it like that. It's very weird. I can go and fix it all for you if you want.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just put it as Russell with one L now, and then you can. Because now I'm just adding classes for all these, and then I'll test them all in game. Give random 1, I mean random 2. You've already imported all of my other models, right? Or should I just set those up as right now as well?
No, I can. Don't set it up in that. That source is going to be quite old. Well, you can upload it. You can push it to. You set it up and push it, but then I'll just import it into my.
Alright, yeah.
One L2.
Correct. Alright, now let's up the vines. EVs. One's next. Oh, I set up one of them. Three of these. R2. Small. Fuck up my textures right now. I already checked like 20 times. Why? Climb small, medium, large. 2.
1I2.
Huh?
I2.
Because there's already a 1. Do everything correct? I think so. Let's patch that all up with PBO project. Okay. Well, that does its thing. I'm gonna go get some water. That's just binarizing. That's great. Who's good for you. Alright, cool, that's done. Why is it in there? Good shit. That's this in game. Alright. I forgot to change the name of those. That's great. So. So the 4 new ones, all good and working. Good. Hope LEDs work. Cool, everything works.
looking very nice, my G.
Yeah, and then these are the new vines. It's more refill.
No, it's just stopped me. How did you make the trees in Tree It?
In what?
There you go. How did you make the trees?
Like, get them in game or?
No, how did you make them? Is it Tree It or Speed Tree?
Wait, no. These ones were ported. Yeah.
Oh, ported. Okay.
Huge.
Vines look nice though.
Yeah, they're Scott pines, so they're fucking massive. Did you see the screenshot that I put of it's like to scale of these things?
No, but I can see it from here. They fucking look huge. They look like very similar to the ones that they've just updated in Rust at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
But those ones, well, oh, I was gonna say they used to use the classic speed tree remodel. Now they're using their own custom.
Their own.
Find the screenshot. You can actually see like a proper.
You know that wall that you've made there?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that'd be a cool idea to put around the fucking edge of the map?
Maybe.
To like have it as a, you know.
Which one?
Like
The green one with like
actually
the hole in
sectioned
it, or like the
green one?
Yeah.
The green one looks a hell of a lot better, especially when you can have the holes and stuff in it as well.
See that tree right there? These things are so cool to like walk under though. They've never fit a theme for CHR, but they are beautiful.
What's that? Sorry, no, my headset just fucking died on me. What was that?
Yeah, I just sent you the screenshot. These things are massive. But they're like so cool to walk under and stuff. They never fit the theme for CHR, but
fucking hell,
they're beautiful. I love them.
But no, that wall would be quite nice.
Wait,
Could probably get it like proxied in or something like that, and then placing down.
get a screenshot of the wall. Trump's wall.
They are A3 assets, so.
Yeah.
But there's nothing.
Yeah,
there's nothing against using them as proxies. So.
Then I'm just using like a barbed wire thing on top, but like halfway because I was testing it. Yeah. Then I just used the it's basically just one wall, but then I flipped it over. Get big.
Yeah.
Then I used the destruction pieces to flip it 4 times, but, you know, each edge, and it makes a giant hole in it. And I just added the destroyed wall version as like a rubble piece on the bottom. Sexy.
That would be a sick idea for the edge of the map, though.
My entire little free roam playground over here. The vines, the new ones don't have any LODs, but they're literally like 6 faces, so you really don't need it.
Already, well.
The other ones, they were like, I think the biggest one was 160 or so. Because that had a lot more detail, but then the lowest LOD was at like 8, so really well ported. Really well optimized.
I'm loving that fucking wall though. Can't get enough of that, looking at that. You know that bridge that you see there to your left?
From
let me no, let me just go. You know that brick bridge that you see there to your left?
Are you watching my stream?
Yeah, I'm watching your stream.
Oh, alright, yeah, I see that.
Let me go show you a screenshot because they was developing these, they were thinking of having it like destructible.
Yeah.
And
Oh
if
yeah, I saw
go-
like if you go on the inside of it, there's like multiple stages of it. I don't know if that has to do with anything.
Yeah, if I'll quickly open up the model for you and show you what they had inside of it, because it's actually very interesting. Right, yeah. Right, top view is probably the best view to get of this. So.
Much sugar.
Right, I've just sent you it in chat, so you can quickly look at it.
Oh yeah. So is it more of like a? No, you would put it like a. You can destroy it piece by piece.
Yeah, it's basically like if you look to the right, you see like and then you can probably pull them all apart and. So
Yeah.
if I quickly load
So you
this
can
up
destroy every single piece individually.
Yeah, let me just quickly load it up in Bulldozer. I just pulled 2 pieces off it. I'll quickly get a screenshot for you.
Alright.
And this is what if I can.
Let me
I'm gonna do it from the underneath, or I can't do it from the top side because it's really awkward. Yeah, do it from underneath, and then. You see that?
Yeah. It's cool. So like you could like shoot at it with a tank, make half of the bridge sort of go away,
Yeah.
and then shoot it another time to make the whole thing.
I think that's what they was going for because it is set up in that way. So
Yeah, if I go in game like fly into it, definitely has multiple parts on it. It's sort of what I was wondering, like this model. I was like looking at it, like why the hell is there splits in this? Doesn't make sense, but now it does. At first I thought this was like a port like Arma 1 model or something. All janky.
nah.
Nah.
It's very strange though how that is. Because if you look on like someone like the older VBS stuff when they was testing like dynamic destruction and stuff like that, maybe from like the pre-testing of that.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. It's usually how, like Levolution and stuff works, and like
Shall I say-
Battlefield goes in segments.
Issue I see. The only issue I see with this, you know, the road that's put on top,
Yeah.
is I think that would show up on like over it, and it wouldn't like count towards the other object. Not RV matted in. It's just
Well-
RV matted as like a plane.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's just a plane, so it won't add to the destruction.
True. Well, then just don't add the plane over it. Oh, are you talking about the plane which is already on it?
Yeah, the plane which is showing the road.
Yeah. I mean, if that was combined into the model, or
It's not though, so.
I don't
do
know.
you want to fuck around and then the bodies and add heads to them and shit?
Sure. Also, this bike, the LOD of it doesn't have the destroyed part of it. Yeah, once you walk away far enough, it goes back to. I doubt anyone would ever care, but just to make you do more.
Yeah, no, I can't. I kind of want to redo that anyway because it was just testing.
Janky. I still love my body collection over here.
Body collection.
Also, these trees, they don't have collision. I didn't get around it in. Yeah, I did these trees in like 30 minutes because I wanted to see if I could actually get a tree in game. Yeah, so Let's get it.
We're looking at.
Instead of no, Arma physics just happened.
Ah, Roger.
Yeah, fair enough. I gotta love how this thing just rolls over. Alright. Got those models in. I think I'm gonna close that. Oh. What's happening now?
What me?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna end stream there. Let's get all the models I wanted in. See. Yes.
I think you should. Can you get those? You know those bodies? Can you manipulate them a lot nicer in Blender?
If they're rigged.
Yeah, they're rigged.
Yeah, I literally just drag it in the bones. And go. Want me to try that?
I might. Yeah, do you want to try it? I'll just quickly send you over. Oh, actually, well, no, you do. You do have it on there because you got the source now. So
yeah. Pedro. Yeah. Is it under?
it's under bodies. It's on Chernarus Redux buildings bodies. Because if you can just manipulate it by using the skeleton or something like that, then that'd be so much more easier to create the bodies.
Yeah. Let's see if I can just import from the P3D. Try. Who do we want to try? Who's gonna be a lucky soldier 1? No, doesn't work. Oh god, that's. Alright, maybe importing straight from P3D wasn't my best idea. Alright. Let's undo. Open the model. Export. So I guess I just export LOD1. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
This is a FPX file.
House block speed.
Current LOD. All LODs are current.
Do all LODs because otherwise, when you start walking away from the body, it's gonna.
Yeah. Master scale. I don't know what's the scale from Blender to that, so we're just gonna go to 1. Yeah. Okay. I usually don't reverse engineer this shit, so see if this works.
Yeah.
Oh, I just forgot to go to here. Traceback could not work. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, errors. Let's try again. Place, but only the current element, so I can see if I can get a base thing. Oh, great.
What's that?
It's a bit small. But when I import it straight from P30, it works fine. That's what. Oh. Ah. Why does it have these triangles?
That will be for where he's going to be holding stuff, where the head goes, where like where your weapon and stuff goes. That's what. Well, I think that's.
It didn't copy the rig though.
Pretty sure they do have a rig.
I mean, your base body one did, but didn't mean to do that. Maybe if I export this way. If I replace this with current LOD and separate all objects. Because before I was just doing it all in one object. We'll try.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Wait, did I not just do FPX? I think I... Alright, cool. Are you able to export this thing with like...
I can go back to the original data and see what that contains inside of it. You could, it may be like separate, like a separate rig, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really too sure with it.
Wait. So LOD 3 has the face, but 1 and 2 don't. Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Look at 3 and up all have faces. But then 1 and 2.
That might be because it's like a default face, you know. It's a low res.
Oh yeah, when you're farther away. I always forget Armor does that. Shadow volume. Where the fuck are you getting those shadows from? Why is there a triangle there? Is this thing in a texture? Yeah, it does have textures. What am I saying? Oh yeah, here's a face. He has a flag on his shoulder. Why?
BI.
Look at him. He's wearing night vision, has binoculars in his hand, has a flagpole embedded inside of his shoulder.
Fuck my life.
Save me. Doesn't even show up there. Does this one have it? I'm gonna guess no. So you're telling me if I get far enough away from the model... Oh wait, what? Wait, what? LOD1 has a face now. When you view it in an object. Okay, why?
Might be proxy.
Probably. I don't fully know how proxies work, but I guess. Yeah, it has to be, because there's nothing there. There ain't no face. Let's get a look at this LOD. This one's gotta be.
So you want to know if it comes with a skeleton, yes?
Yeah,
Right, how would I...
I don't know.
How would I double check that?
I mean... Oh, this guy's beautiful. His hands are just webs. I mean... I don't know.
Can't you just import a basic skeleton, use the armor 3 character setup the same? I can get the skeleton probably from the armor 3 sample data.
I still have the one that you sent me, that one body that had it rigged. I'm gonna import that.
Yeah, that's the armor 3 one. So if you import that rig and then...
Oh, I need one hand. The fuck? What do you mean it's not working? It always has worked. Let me restart my blender. I literally just used this model like 30 minutes ago.
If not, you could just use the armor 3 characters and then just mangle them. And then we can...
Wait, I gotta reset my cursor. What's the hotkey? Shift S? Yeah, cursor center. Alright. I don't really usually mess with rigs. Wait, let's make sure this is go like just like this. I'm not supposed to move it. I'm doing this like these things. I don't know. Hips. Hmm. Wait, how many bodies do you have inside of you, man? There's a weapon go. Alright. I think I have to do some special shit if I even want to rig it. I mean, I think it's rigged. Wait, is it rigged? No, it doesn't have a skeleton. What am I thinking? But then what are these things? These are rigging points, I thought. They just literally use a model. And find the model. I don't know how to rig them. I don't think he even has a rig built in. Oh wait, never mind. That's a rig. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. So these are the rig points. Spine.
Well, I may have something that you might want. I've got his armor 2. I got a rig for armor 2.
Okay.
I'm just gonna send that to you now.
Blender.
An
How
it's
to
an FPS.
edit rigs. I'm like 99 pitches. Yeah. So I'm not going insane. This rig just is glitched. Alright. Alright. Control in. Okay, sure, don't work with me. Alright. Let's download. File, import, hex, desktop, this one. Oh, that's a rig. That's, I don't know what. Yeah, it's a rig. I mean, partially is. One second. I just munch down on my chicken. So you click on all these and you click the rotate button, which I can't remember the hotkey for, and you're like, wow, look at that rig. Oh god. That's not how fingers work. Doesn't really work how I thought they'd work. Usually they have rig points, and this one just has points. Animation. There's an animation. Oh. Oh shit, this is an oh, so each frame is a new like pose. These poses are weird. How do I play? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gonna be like sick dance now. It switches. All right, I give up. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I did. Look how clean the desktop is. Alright, you go into games, yes. You go into programs, yes. You two go into programs. Oh god, you ruined everything. We're good. That bothers me. What's in here? I don't need it. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Oh, no, don't do that. Empty. Oh, it's all clean again.
I think they've updated the tools. You can now import multiple TXTs at once.
Oh. Like the Blender tools or Arma 3 tools?
No, Arma 3 tools. You know, in Terrain Builder where you normally have to import one TXT at a time.
Yeah.
I've just selected 5 and then it's imported 5 at once.
Oh shit. Was there an update? I mean...
Yeah, there was an update earlier during the month.
Alright. That's cool. Yes.
Ishamish.
It's very nice. It's very nice. Alright, Rabs. And I'm in this shit.